Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another vlog. How is everybody? Today's Friday and I thought I would just start a vlog. Instead of waiting till Monday, I just thought I would come on and ramble. Do what I do best. But today is Friday and I have been pottering around, tidying bits and pieces up. If you see the holiday vlog, the end of the holiday vlog yesterday, I was I couldn't really do much yesterday because Casey's car broke down on Wednesday after she picked us up from the airport. So she got it recovered. The car is now fixed and it had to be recovered to the garage. The garage had to do stuff to it and whatnot. So and she stayed here Wednesday night because the garage is round the corner from here. Anyway, so yesterday we was just really waiting around for the garage to say, oh, the car's ready, this, that, and whatever. Lucky enough, it was ready about 1:30, I think. 1:30, 2 o'clock. Can't remember exactly. So we went and picked that up, and Ian was on a course yesterday, and then he got home. We was going to go to Lakeside, but we decided not to. We might go today when Ian finishes work. His car is off the road at the moment because his drive shaft went before we went away. I think that went on the Saturday or the Sunday. It was the weekend before we went away. And he needs to change his brakes as well. His brakes are not urgent, but obviously the drive shaft is. So I think he's going to be doing that this weekend, possibly. I'm not 100% sure. It's our nephew's first birthday today. So there's a little party tomorrow, barbecue type thing. Hopefully the weather holds out because today is absolutely beautiful. We did say that we wanted to get home to the cold, but it's really hot. It's going to be 30 degrees today. At the moment it's 26, but all is well. The only thing is here it's such a different heat, where when you are abroad, or especially at my mum's anyway, it's such a different heat. It's nice and hot, but here it's humid. If that, like, there's not much humidity in Spain, but here it's very humid. We've had a lot of rain. We haven't really had a summer, so yeah. And I'm not complaining, but it's just very humid. But there we go, it is what it is. I've been working on my socks, so I have got my Christmas in July socks on the needles, and I've done something a little bit different. I've never done it before, and I was going to do it with the orange socks, but then I decided not to. So I've done it with these, and I have put a 1x1 twisted rib in the middle of the foot. I've never done this before, like I said, so it's all trial and error. I've done it smack bang in the middle of the foot, so I knit 60 rows for my foot between the heel and the toe. So I've done 20 rows of stocking stitch, 20 rows of 1x1 half twisted rib, and then 20 rows of stocking stitch again, and then gone into the toe. And I'm still knitting on the toe. So I'm hoping that they'll be okay. And the thing is, I'm knitting on I think these are 2.5. And I did say before that the 2.5s on my feet were a little bit baggy. So I'm hoping this might cinch the foot in a little bit. I really like a 1x1 twisted rib. I like the way it looks. It looks a lot tidier. But I find that when I do a twisted rib, well, even a rib, I'm just looking at my rib on the cuff, but it's not too bad. I found that when I do a twisted rib, whether that's 1x1, 2x2, whatever, I always get this bit of a looser stitch here. So what I've done is the first stitch I haven't twisted the knit stitch, I've just knit the knit stitch. and you can't really tell. And I was hoping that was going to reduce my laddering more, and I think it has. I do think it has. And then once it's on my foot, like this, you can see maybe that it's a little bit looser, but then once it's on my foot and stretched, yeah, you can see that, but it's going to be on my foot. No one's going to see it that close. So yeah, I think I just need to do a bit more practice with twisted rib magic loop, but I've enjoyed it. It's really nice. The yarn that I'm using is by Bellica Yarns. It was a Christmas sock set. It wasn't a Christmas, it was a sock set in these colours. There's no colourway name on it. It was just hung up, and I liked the colours. I wanted, I think I got this when I was at Southern Wool Show. I don't think it was last year, I think it was the year before. And I just wanted stuff that was out of my comfort zone, and not pink, basically. I've twisted all of the yarn up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, not pink. So I chose this, and I was like, this would make perfect Christmas socks. And it has. They're so lovely. It's so nice. So yeah, that is that. This is my first sock. The orange socks, I've literally got to Kitchen of the Toe. And I did these a little bit different if you haven't seen them. I done some rows of green here in the middle again. So I've done 20 rows of not striping, 20 rows of striping, and yeah. So, but I really love the way this yarn here is knitting up. It's sort of striping as well. So it does look really nice. And this was a sock set by Snuggly Stars Yarn, and it was called Opal Fruits. Yes, Opal Fruits. Starburst, as they're known now. Is it Starburst? I still call them Opal Fruits. I remember them as Opal Fruits. So I'm going to Kitchen of the Toe of this. I'm going to finish, well, I'm going to finish the toe on that, Kitchen of that toe, and then what I'm probably going to do is knit both socks concurrently, and try and get them done that way, and then I'll have 2 pairs of socks done, which fingers crossed will work. So I need to find out from Ian whether he still wants to go to Lakeside with me or not. If not, I'll just go during the day. I don't know what time he's finishing today, so, but yeah, if you haven't watched the holiday vlog, we had an absolutely fantastic time. It was really lovely. I drove the left-hand car on the right-hand side of the road. Fine. It was, at first I did go to the wrong side for the gear stick, but then after like a couple of days, or even a day, I was fine. It was just that initial getting in the car, and it did get dark when we were driving, so that was a little bit weird, but it was fine the next day. And then when I got back in my car yesterday, day before, Wednesday evening, because I went and met Casey when she broke down and so on and so forth, I kept going to the wrong side for the gear stick. And oh my god, my car is so heavy. Like, the car that we had in Spain had electric steering, so you could literally steer with one finger. My car, it's got powered steering, but it's very temperamental. The pump is on its way out, so sometimes my steering can be really heavy. It's alright when I'm moving, but it's when I want to park, or like I need to turn the steering if I'm not moving, and oh yeah, it's quite heavy. So yeah, but that car we had was absolutely beautiful. It was so nice. It was one of the best hire cars that we've had, I think. So we obviously get hire cars when we're in Malta, but it was really nice. It had every extra you could think of. Anyway, I'm just catching up with some YouTube. So I did watch a little bit while I was away, but not too much, and I've watched quite a lot. Wednesday I watched quite a bit, and then yesterday I watched bits and pieces, and then this morning I've watched some, so I'm slowly catching up with that. So tomorrow we've got weigh-in. Yes, so I have weighed myself, but we're just going to wait and see for tomorrow, because my scales are different to the Slimming World scales. So we'll just wait and see. You never know. I know I'm going to put on no matter what, but I enjoyed myself, so that's that. Oh, excuse me. And then we've got the barbecue tomorrow, so I probably won't film anything there. And then I don't know what's happening Sunday, whether Ian's doing his car or he's working. I can't remember what he said. So yeah, I'm not going to roll the dice just yet for my project. I might do that when I finish these socks. So I want to get these off the needles and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that and melting. It's so different. The heat is so different. It's mad. And I don't want to complain about the heat because we haven't had heat here. We haven't had a summer at all. So I'm not complaining. I'm really not. I am enjoying the weather. I'm a proper summer girl. I love summer. I love the sunshine and stuff. But I just hate it when you're literally melting and it's hot and sticky and not very nice. But anyway, I'm going to go and stop rambling, and I will catch you up with whatever I find that you need to know next. I don't know what that is going to be. Let's hope I can get these socks, these odd pair done. Start on the next pair. So yeah. Also my hat, if you haven't watched the holiday vlog, sorry this is a bit repeating myself, but my hat, my muscle bra, the yarn that I pulled down from the socks, this is what the hat is looking like. I absolutely love this yarn. I love it. I started here before, well, I think I moved this the first time I knitted it while we was away. And yeah, so I did all that while I was away, and that was just basically in the evenings while we was watching telly or having a film, like putting a film on. So I knit that much, and yeah, I'm pleased, and it was nice just to have round and round knitting and stuff that I didn't have to really read a pattern for or have to concentrate on. It was just nice that I could still do stuff with my hands and watch the telly and stuff. So yeah, right, I'm definitely going now. Hello, how is everyone? It is Sunday, and yeah, yesterday we went and got weighed, and it was the inevitable. We did put on, obviously. I put on 6.5 pounds, and I thought I was going to put on double that, so I was pretty pleased. Ian put on 1 stone and 1.5 pounds, and he thought he was going to put on more than that. So we're pretty pleased with what happened yesterday. And then we went to the family barbecue. It was really nice. The weather was horrendous though, in a way that it was so humid yesterday. It was ridiculous. It was just like the sun was coming out, but then when the sun, there was a lot of cloud yesterday. When the sun was going in, it was just so humid, and you just, everything felt wet. It was horrible. But other than that, the day was lovely. And then today Ian has gone to work. I've just been pottering around. I've been shopping to get food for tonight, for dinner. I haven't really got anything else for the rest of the week, so I'm gonna have to go out again at some point and decide what we're gonna have. I think we might have Slimming World meals in the freezer that we could possibly have tomorrow. So we're being good today, tomorrow, the rest of the week. Yesterday wasn't too bad, like we had barbecue, so there was rice and salad, and there was other bits and pieces there, so it was all good. It was really nice. But today I've been pottering around, like I said. I've just batch cooked some chips that I'm going to try freezing. I don't know if anyone has tried this before. So we have chips a couple of times a week. And I always cook chips from potatoes. I cut potatoes, I parboil them, then I air fry them. That takes about half an hour. So I'm hoping that if I can do this and it works, it will cut down the prep time of dinners and stuff. I don't know how well it's going to work. I've never tried it before. I've googled it, I've looked at some recipes, and they are all pretty much the same. I have just boiled I've cut the potatoes into chips. I've boiled them for 5 minutes. I'm now letting them cool on a baking tray, and then it does say to put them in a bag with a little bit of oil. So I've got spray oil that I would use anyway. I'm going to spray oil them. I might even use my chips and wedges and put them in individual bags, so then I can just air fry them when we're ready to have them. We are having chips tonight, so what I might do is just pull out a portion for tonight and not freeze those, like there's no point. So yeah, I just thought I'd give it a try. I bought potatoes the other day, and I've bought another load today, so if it goes horribly wrong, I have got more that I can use on another day. So I did go outside for about half an hour, did a little bit of knitting. So I've now got both of these socks at the same stage, and that is, I need to put the heels in. So this is only a 20 row leg and this is a 30 row leg, so that's why they look a little bit different in length. So I need to get the heel in, and then I need to knit the toe, knit to the toe, the foot first. So I need to knit the foot, and then I don't think I'm going to get that done today. Two socks. I really don't think I'm going to get that done today. So I'm going to try my best to get both heels in today and do some knitting tonight, and then I will work on these throughout the week to try and get them done. I will probably roll the dice tomorrow to find out what project I pick out, and then just incorporate them into whatever I pull out. So yeah, that's that. I'm wearing a new jumpsuit today, and oh my god, it's so comfortable. I got it off of Vinted. I wasn't sure if it was going to fit, because I'm sure it's either a 20 or an 18. I can't remember now. That's my phone ringing. But it's really comfortable and I really like it. I love leopard print. Right, I'm going to answer my phone and I'll catch you up a bit later. Hello, good morning. It is now Monday, so hello, hi. This is where I normally say welcome to another vlog, but obviously I have been vlogging a little bit, not a lot. But I thought I would come on and show you my progress from yesterday. So here is my finished sock, and here is the sock that I was working on before I went to bed last night, and it is on the 1x1 twisted rib section. So I'm really pleased with that. I've got the heel in and everything. The other one, what did I do with it? The other one, what did I do with that sock? Oh, it's right in front of me. Oh my god. It is literally in front of me. So I did put this yarn, because I was using this one from the outside of the ball. I put this one on my little yarn spinny holder thing. And I've got this one down to where I need to stripe for the green. So yeah, I did get both of them to the same spot, and then I just carried on. I did this one first, then I did this one, but I just carried on with this one and started the 1x1 rib. Today I'm going to see the boys' sports day, or I'm going to join Casey and watch them do their sports day. So I need to leave here in about 15 minutes, I think, or whenever I'm ready. Like, it starts at 9:30, it is 8:30. It's not going to take me an hour to get there, but I want to make sure I can get parked. I want to make sure that I know where I'm going and don't want to roll up late. But anyway, the weather is very grey today. It's very looks very dreary, but I think it's just a case of it's gonna, like this afternoon they are saying that it's gonna blow over and it's gonna be sunny again. So it's one of them, what do I wear? Because at the moment it's a bit like I don't really know. So I've just got a pair of long trousers on at the moment, but they're really flowy, so hopefully they'll be okay. I feel all dressed up. Even yesterday I was wearing a leopard print outfit, and I felt all dressed up and nowhere to go. And I feel a bit like that today, like, oh, I'm all dressed up, I've got nowhere really to go or anything. But I've got all these clothes that I don't wear, because majority of the time I'm at home. So I just wear sort of, not indoor clothes, but like, you know, when you just put on something that's comfy. And that other clothes that I have are comfy. So anyway, I'm going to take these with me because I don't really want to be striping yarn in the car. Yeah, I don't want to be doing stripes if I'm waiting around or anything. So I'm going to take these ones with me. Make sure I take the right ones this time. So I'm just using the stitch markers off the finished sock and putting them on the sock that I'm knitting. So that should be all good. Yeah, I'm going to get that ready. I'm going to take a big-ish handbag with me, probably not too big. But that's that. I'm also going to roll the dice so we can see what project it lands on today. So let's close all of my apps. Sorry if you can hear banging. They've got some scaffolding up outside again somewhere, and they're obviously banging. So oh, that ain't even part of that book, so let's move that out of the way. I've got all of my whips wrote in my book. Let's open the dice. Now I have 2 empty slots, number 10 and 11, but so I have just refreshed the app, or closed it and then opened it again, so it is landed on number 9, which is Down the Stream, and that top is the one where you do 4 mitered squares and you join them and then you pick up and then knit upwards. So I will show you that a little bit later. I am quite sad at the moment that it's not pulled out the crop top at all, so the marble chunky crop top, because I think that would be quite nice to wear in the evening or like autumn time. So I'm hoping that does come up at some point. Obviously I've got these socks that I want to get finished as well throughout the week, and so on and so forth. I have done a shop update, so I have put new things in the shop. Are they here or did I put them back over there? They're over there. I will put a picture up of all the new stock that is in the shop. It is over on my Instagram as well. I do have a Ko-fi shop and an Etsy shop, and I say this every time that my Ko-fi is cheaper than my Etsy just because of the fees and everything. So I do recommend you going over to Ko-fi, as it is cheaper for you and me. So yeah, that's that. I'm going to get some shoes on. I'm going to make my way in the car. I've made an iced coffee. I made a cold brew the other day. But I made it too strong yesterday. So I was watching Tonya, our lovely Tonya, and she was saying that she does 4 shots of coffee, where normally, when I've done this before, I've only done 2 shots of coffee. And I was like, oh, I wonder what 4 shots is like. And yesterday, yeah, 4 shots was not good. I was buzzing. So I've done 2.5 today. And I'm going to take this with me as well. I need to refill up the ice cube trays, but I didn't. And then yesterday, when I done mine in the morning, I left the freezer open. Just, you know, when you leave it open that tiny bit. And I come back to it and all the front of the drawers were iced up. And I was like, oh, no. Like, oh, it's a new fridge freezer as well. And Like the fridge bleeps at me if I've left the door open too long. Why don't the freezer do that? Maybe it wasn't open enough. I've never tried it. It's never bleeped at me before. I don't know. Anyway, so there's my coffee. I will take that with me. It's very wet. Never mind, because of the condensation. But I am enjoying what I'm knitting on. I am going to just carry on enjoying knitting on the sock. I'm going to pull out that down the stream top. The problem that I've got with that is when I started it, so you do, it's not mitered. It's not mitered. It's so a corner to corner square basically. You add either end. The problem that I've got with that is that I'm sure on some edges I haven't increased. So yeah, I'm going to carry on doing and knitting it. I've only got like probably just over quarter of a square. I haven't got that much. So I can always pull that down and start again, or knit this one, see how I get on, knit the next one, making sure that I increase and seeing if it's the same size. But yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it will be fine. I can manipulate it if it's just a tiny smidgen out. I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, so that's that. I don't know if I'm going to get anything filmed today because obviously there's going to be lots of children and stuff. I don't know what me and my sister are doing afterwards. I don't know how long sports day is going to be. I don't know whether it's like a couple of hours. She did say it was about an hour, so I don't know because they're only in reception. They're only babies. So I don't really know how long it's going to be, what's going to happen and all that. I don't know. And then later on, we are going to pick up new seats for my car. So Ian has got a friend that breaks Golfs and VWs. I've said this before, we went there for something, can't remember. And that friend has got some seats that will fit in my car. Well, they're leather. And Ian mentioned about them the last time we was there. And so we're going to go and pick up them today, I think, when Ian finishes work. And I think he might swap them straight over. I'm not sure. Because my seats are, they're all ripped at the back. Like, probably the most common place in a car for a car seat to be ripped is as you get in the car. It's on the, like, the bolster bit on the side. And then the bolster bit at the bottom, mine is broken. So the metal has come not through the material but through the foam. So if I'm in the car for any length of time, that really starts digging into my leg. And it's the same on the passenger side as well. The bolster is gone and it just moves around. The back seat is fine, but like Ian said, if he's getting the front, he'll just get the back as well. And they are leather, so yes, I've never had leather seats before, so I'm quite excited for that. If I can film anything, I will. Ian said he might change them while we're there, but Ian's friend's not staying at the unit, so he's literally going there to let Ian pick up the seats. So I don't really know what's going to happen about that, so we'll see. What else is there for me to ramble on about? Probably not a lot. I really should get my shoes on and go, so that is what I'm going to do. And yeah, so I will try and get a little bit of the boys, even if it's on my phone. I will try. I don't know how close we're going to be or anything, so I will take both cameras with me, but like I said, I really don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, I think it's going to be really cute. And yeah, I'm hoping that we're not going to be standing for too long. I could take a chair with me, but that might just take the pee a bit. I don't know. I've never been to Sports Day before as an adult. Obviously I was there as a child, but I'm 38 years old and I've never been to a Sports Day as an adult. Not that I can remember. No. No, I really haven't. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. I will catch you up later.
Come
on, Ollie! Come on, Ollie! Pick it up, run back! So, I'm now back home, just walked in the door. It is now 1 o'clock. So I tried to get footage, but there was just children everywhere. If I can get a picture of the boys, they weren't together, they were in their classes. But if I can get a picture of the boys and try and blur out the other kids' faces, I'll try and do that, but I don't know whether I'm going to be able to. Yes, I took a coat with me, and yes, I needed it because it started to rain. While we was stood on the field, so it was on the school playing field. Yeah, and it started spitting, and but yeah, they enjoyed it. They said they had fun, because you could talk to them, you could see them, you was close enough to shout, but they could hear you. Me and my sister went to Tesco's afterwards. We went into the Costa that was there to get a coffee, and I got a sandwich. So that was really nice, just to have like half an hour with my sister, just sitting down, chatting, having a drink. And yeah, I got one of the iced, it wasn't iced, it was whipped white chocolate thingy. It was delicious. It was so good. I thought to myself, oh, I'm being really naughty by having a sandwich and one of these, but it's Monday, it's fine. Me and my sister don't really get to do that often, even though like now the boys are in school and stuff. But anyway, so if there's a bit of a breeze, let me just pull that window too. So I got some mincemeat while I was in Tesco, because I don't know what we're going to have for dinner. I did take a nice coffee with me. I drank most of it, but it's like gone watery now, so and I had that one in Costa, so that was really nice. I didn't get no knitting done while I was out. I'll take that out of my bag now. So Ian has already gone to pick up the seats of my car, so I don't need to meet him. So I've come home. He's still at work, but I don't really know what's happening when he finishes. Whether I'm going to meet him at the garage or what, I don't know. We haven't discussed that yet. So that's probably very loud. I do apologise. I need to put the washing up away from yesterday because I haven't done that yet. It's normally the first thing I do in the morning is put the washing up away and make myself a coffee. Because I was going out this morning, I knew I just needed to get up, washed, dressed and ready to leave. So yeah, that didn't get done this morning. So I'm gonna quickly, it's not a lot actually, it's just the air fryer thing and some plates and a chopping board, but we used this last night because we had some fruit and yogurt, so I used the chopping board. But 2 of us live here, 2 of us eat dinner here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 forks in this. I think I maybe should empty that today, because I find what happens is we just go to the drawer for cutlery and then I just wash up and add to it. I know. So I'm going to sit down and I'm going to see if there's anything that I need to potter around today. Well, I'm not going to sit down, I'm going to see if there's anything that I need to do by pottering around, and then find out what's happening after Ian finishes work. That's about it really. I was been wearing today these trousers, which I absolutely love, excuse the mess everywhere if you can see any. I absolutely love these trousers. They are so flowy and just really comfortable. So this is what I wore and I really like it. I have worn this outfit a couple of times, not this top, but like another black top. I have worn these trousers a few times, but they're really long. They actually hit the floor. So they are really, really long, but they're okay. They're longer than what I would like, and I can't really pull them up anymore, otherwise they'd be right under my boobs. Never mind. So yeah, I'm going to pull out the top as well that I was knitting, the down the stream, along the stream, something stream top, and see whereabouts on that I am to carry on with that this week. So yeah, that's it. See you in a bit. So we're now at the garage and Ian is taking out my passenger seat, and the lighting is terrible because the way the sun's shining, so you'll have to excuse that. But this is the seats that I've got now. They are fabric, and you know I was saying that the bolster was broken. This back bit here that connects at the bottom is broken as well, so when someone sits in this chair, after a while you end up laying down, where the cog, I don't know whether the teeth on it are no good or whatever, it's just, yeah, not great. So Ian's just taking that one out. The new ones are just there in the back of the van, so fingers crossed this will all go to plan and it will all go smoothly. The back ones, we're going to have to take the material off of mine and replace it with the material that's on the new ones. The bottom, and the back bit, or just just the bottom, because the car that they've come out of was an estate car, so an estate Golf, but basically they're screwed in, bolted in, whatever, where my ones are just hooked and folded down basically. So yeah, that's what we're doing at the moment. Yeah, let it commence a bit more. So the seats are all in. The old ones are on the floor down there, but we're just having to sit down because it has turned really, really hot. This morning it was chilly and I had my coat on, and now I've put leggings on. I did change, put leggings and a t-shirt on. I'm absolutely baking. So I'll probably go home and change again. But I'll show you what the seats look like. They're really comfortable. I've just given them a really quick wipe over. They probably need a proper, like a leather clean or something, but they're pretty nice, so I'm really pleased, and thank you to Ian for getting them for me. But yeah, I'm pleased with them. Now there's a few other bits and pieces that need doing on the car.
Mainly stuff I've got in the garage, in the loft.
Yeah, I need, Ian's done me a new steering wheel, so that needs changing. But I need the seal underneath done as well, don't I, at some point? Mm-hmm. Need the seal doing. And at some point I would like the power steering pump or power steering to be looked at, because it's like driving a tank. It's really, really heavy at the minute, and we're hoping that it's something simple. Don't know. And then Ian's got me new headlights as well. So I think we're going to split the headlights.
All this way.
Ian and Bill's is going to split the headlights, and I want my headlights black. So where it's silver on the back, obviously not the reflector bit, but I want it black. So hopefully they'll be able to do that as well. Probably spray it satin black or something. So the light that way is terrible. I've gone through the settings on this camera and I've changed some, so I need to go back through them and change them again.
Why are you using that camera now?
Because this one's better for close-up. So I've been using both. But, so yeah. Anyway, that's that. I'm absolutely melting. And, yeah. So this is what they look like. Really pleased with them. Car still needs a bit of a hoover because we're getting a lot of the dust from the trees. There's like, I don't know if you can see, like these little bits here. I've literally hoovered and all these little bits have come down. So, and the chairs are really forward and really up. So they need adjusting a bit. Just here. And they obviously need a proper clean and everything, but yeah, I'm really pleased with them. So that's them. I'm going to quickly hoover the rest of the car and then we're done. Ian's going to put the old set, well, he's going to keep some bits. He's going to keep the base and the back of the big part of the seat. So the back seat comes in 2 pieces. So he's going to keep that. Because on the back piece he wants to modify it for his car, and then the bottom he's going to use as a kneeling pad. So yeah, but that's that. I'm just so hot, so I'm going to hoover this car and then we're going to get home. Hello, good morning. It is Tuesday and I'm just knitting on a sock, but last night, I'm pleased to say, I have finished a sock. I just need to Kitchener the toe, but I thought I would do that. I've cut all the yarn and everything. I thought I would do that at the same time as Kitchener this toe. I'm on the green stripy bit at the moment, so yeah, I'm going to carry on with this. I'm just about to start my Zoom as well. So on a Tuesday, I have a Zoom with my friends, and I host on a Tuesday morning. So that's what's happening. I've just watched some YouTube. I've had a shower this morning, but it's made me feel even hotter. Yeah, and I've done my hair, that's probably why. So I plaited it on Friday, and then I've had it curly since. But today I felt like it needed a wash. I've blow dried it, I've straightened it, so that's probably why I'm really hot. It's absolutely pouring with rain, and I've got washing in the machine. Never mind, it is what it is. So that's the plan for today, is just to knit and Zoom with my friends for a little while. I think, I can't remember if I spoke to you after the garage yesterday. I can't remember, but I really love my new seats. They are really comfortable. But on the way, as we was leaving the garage, there was coolant on the floor, and my car did say I had low coolant the other day, so I might need to take that to the garage tomorrow. Ian said just take it to the garage because they can get the car higher, because he did look underneath where my car is quite low. It's quite difficult to see, so yes, I might take it to the garage tomorrow, just for them to have a look to see if they can see where it's leaking from. Hopefully it might just be a pipe or something. So yeah, I was gonna clean the seats and that today, but it's raining, so what is the point? I'm not gonna get soaking wet for nothing. I'm not gonna be driving the car today, I don't think. Ian is at work and he still needs to do his car, the drive shaft and the brakes. I think that might be a weekend job, I'm not sure. So yeah, I just thought I'd come on and ramble a bit, as I do. You all love that, so that's great. The lighting is terrible because I put the flip up table up to put my iPad on. Normally I have it either on the arm of the chair if I'm in that other seat, or on the table, but I've just put the table up, so something a bit different. So yeah, you probably didn't need to know that, but that's what I've done. I'm hoping I'm going to have enough yarn to do the toe of this sock. Obviously, because I've done the stripes in the middle, I'm just hoping that there'll be enough yarn. And if there's not, well, we will have to see, won't we? I can always pull out the other toe and just knit it in the yarn of the sock so they match, but we'll see. I've got hair everywhere. But yeah, I was really hot, but I'm cooling down a little bit now, which is good. I haven't put the fan on, but I just think because I was pottering around and doing bits and pieces, so yeah, I'm going to carry on with this sock. I'm going to wait for Zoom to start and just chill for a bit and hopefully get these socks finished. I did pull out my down the stream top yesterday, so this is the pattern. It's a free pattern, so these are like corner to corner squares. The yarn that I'm using is Driftwood, James C. Brett Driftwood in this colour, and this is the colour that I'm doing the squares at the bottom, so they will be like that, which, yeah, I quite like this yarn. It's really pretty, so I'm excited to get this worked on, but I do want to get this sock finished. It shouldn't take me that long now. I've just got probably about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably just over 20 rows to go with the foot and then to knit the toe, so it shouldn't take me that long. I should get this finished today easily, so yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go and I will catch you up with any progress or anything that I do a little bit later on. So it's much later on, it's 5 o'clock now. I've just got some dinner on the go. We're having chilli. Ian's gonna have it with chips and I'm gonna have mine with a jacket potato, but I am pleased to say I have 2 finished pairs of socks. So they are done. I've taken pictures. I need to add them to the Ravelry groups and a picture on my Instagram. But yeah, I'm really pleased. So I will go into more details in the podcast and stuff. But as you can see, this one I've done just a stripe. You can see where I've coloured changed, but I don't care. And this one I've done 1 by 1 rib, which I really like actually. I don't know how I'm gonna feel with it being on the back of the foot, be underneath of the foot, so I probably won't knit another pair until I've worn these. But they are Christmas socks, but I can wear them now, it don't matter. So yeah, they are finished, and I did pull out the down the stream top that I'm knitting, and I've managed to knit to where I got to decrease now. So I've done all the increases, now I need to decrease, and then I need to knit another 3. So yeah, this is nice and squishy. This is a pattern by Biscotti Yarns, so it is on the Biscotti website. Biscott, if I remember, I'll leave it linked below, but I will talk about this in my podcast as well because it's something that I'm working on. It is only available in one size, and that size is a bust circumference of 51 inches. Now this is supposed to have a lot of positive ease. Now I'm not really a lover of positive ease, and my bust at the moment is about 44. Is it 44? Can't remember. Or was it 46? About 44, 46. So I thought that might be quite good for it to be a size that is quite fitted. I don't know. I'm going to knit it and see how it goes. At the end of the day, I'm enjoying the process. And that's what I've got to remember. I'm enjoying the process of all this knitting. So yeah, that is... And I really like this yarn. It's knitting up really nice. I think I knit a top in this yarn. A Jessie May top. But it came in quite a lot at the front. and I wasn't a lover of like it. Instead of it being like this at the side, it was like there was a lot of decreases really quickly, so you could see like your bra and stuff. This one probably won't be too bad, this, because this is just, I've got it's like no bones in this bra. It's a Primark one. I bought another couple the other day. They're so comfortable, but it's got a normal clasp at the back. It's adjustable, and it's just like a triangular bra type thing. But on hot days where you don't want to have bones and stuff, it's quite nice. It's like a sports typey bra, but I don't think I got that top anymore. I don't think so, unless it's in the loft. I'm not sure. So yeah, that's the progress with that. So yeah, I'm just enjoying. Ian's gone to have a nap, and he's taking Piriton again, so that is knocking him out. I am going to try and get him some different tablets. I know people did recommend other tablets, so thank you so much. I am going to try and get him something different for him to take, because he's taking the Pirites, not the Piriton. So yeah, I'm going to see if I can get him something a bit different. So yeah, that's about it. So I'm really hot now. We've just had an influx of flies come in. I was cooking in the kitchen, and before we went away, I went to the bin shed and I opened a bin, and a swarm of flies come out, and it's disgusting. It really, it's not nice. The bin shed is obviously communal and everything, but the bin was empty, so I don't know whether there's something that's spilt at the bottom. I don't know. And someone had just been to the bin shed, because I could hear the door go, and literally a few seconds later there was just about 4 flies that come in the kitchen window. Just like, this is disgusting. They were proper big fat blue bottles as well. So I've shut the windows in the bathroom and the kitchen. I've got to go to the bin shed to put rubbish in it. That's going to be fun. Might go down with the fly spray. So I think the bins need jet washing out, and we used to have that done every so often, but it's not been done for a while. So yeah, that's really not fun. So anyway, I'm gonna carry on knitting. I need to get the washing in at some point. I did put the washing out, even though it did rain this morning. It hasn't. It's brightened up this afternoon. So need to get the washing in at some point. I might leave it out there for another hour and then get it in. But yeah. Anyway, that's what's happening here. I'm gonna put some telly on. I'm gonna light a candle. I've just made a cup of tea. I might put the fan on because I'm getting really hot. I think it's where I've cooked as well. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna start the decreases on this and see how well I do this evening, and hopefully I might be able to get those done so I can get the second one started and at least get the 4 done this week. I'm not sure. I've just scratched my eye. I've just chopped the chilli. I have washed up though, so hopefully most of the residue has come off, but I don't know. It doesn't smell of chilli. Let's hope my eye don't start burning. Hello, it is Wednesday. Every day this week I have to think about the day. I've just come on to say that I have completed 1 square of this top. It's not really a top, it's just a square at the moment, and I am knitting on the second one. So they're not going to match, they're not going to be the same, they're going to be random, but what I'm going to do is knit the 4 and then put the 2 together that I think will go best at the front, and then the back probably won't matter as much. I just feel like the exposure is really high. I think my on my camera the button is broke. I'm going completely the wrong way now. I don't know. I haven't played with the settings yet, so I need to do that, and I really don't know what I've done. Oh no. Anyway, so this is what the second bit looks like. I've just got my yarn on my spinny thing. It's working really well. Yeah, it is 4:20. Ian's still at work. He got called out and he needed to go to the other side of London to do that. So he's gone to do that. We are having firecracker prawns or it's something. It's the noodle dish that I normally do. So it's noodles, peppers, chilli, mange tout, which is like sweet peas, sweet corn. Did I say noodles? Prawns? Am I just repeating myself? Probably. So we're having that for dinner. It doesn't take that long, which is good. I have rearranged my kitchen again today. I've just had a really chilled day. It's been quite nice. Basically got up this morning and I sat and knitted for a little while. Then I went to Tesco to get some shopping and bits because we needed food for tonight. I've also picked up some chicken for tomorrow. I've picked up some sausages and bits and pieces that I can cook, so I can cook for the next few days. Instead of keep going every day, because I hate going shopping every day. I rather just pick up a few bits and then know that I haven't got to go to the supermarket. So I've done that. If there is bits and pieces that I need, Ian can pick them up while he's out. Like today he said, oh, do you want me to pick up the prawns? I was like, well, I need to pick up loads of other stuff anyway. So I also picked him up some different hay fever tablets. So last night, and I think that's why I had a slow morning. Last night, well, early this morning, at 4 o'clock this morning, I woke up with the worst heartburn ever. This is really dark now, isn't it? Yeah, I ended up with the worst heartburn in the world, and I took some Gaviscon and I just sat on the edge of the bed and I was awake for about half an hour. And I did manage to get back to sleep, and I woke up this morning and I had a little bit of heartburn still, but it was nothing like it was last night. I don't know what it was. We had chilli for dinner, but we had that about 7 o'clock, I think, and I didn't go to bed till 11:30, 12, so it wasn't like that was sitting on my chest or anything. So I honestly don't know why I ended up with heartburn. And I got up this morning and I just sort of wanted to, I don't know, I was tired, but what woke me up is the workmen outside. They were banging, or they're putting a new roof on, so they're nailing the roof tiles on. So that woke me up this morning. Never mind, that is what it is. I don't know what is going on with this camera. Oh God. And yeah, so I'm really tired and I'm just having a chilled day, really. I've put washing on the line. I was going to go and sit outside, but it got really, really windy. When I put washing on the line, I was like, I'm not sitting out here in the wind. So I rearranged my kitchen. I can't remember where I was going with that story. Anyway, I redid the kitchen, but all I've done is moved the air fryer nearer the window and all the coffee stuff, and not the machine, because the machine is still on the useless bit of side that really isn't big enough for anything other than the coffee machine. I've just swapped it a little bit and made it a bit tidier. So I did that. I can't remember what I was going to say. It's gone. It's gone out of my brain. So yeah, I've just potted around and just did a few bits and pieces. Now I'm going to yawn. Oh, I do apologise. But that's been it for today, really. I honestly can't remember what I was going to say. That's so bad. I have entered my stuff onto the Ravelry thread for Mandy's Christmas in July. I haven't entered the orange socks yet because the thread isn't open yet for July. So I'll do that once that thread is open. But that's about it really. I haven't really got much else to say other than I've just been watching a bit of YouTube. I've just been watching like abandoned videos and stuff, so just really easy watching the telly and doing that. Oh, that's what I was going to say. That is what I was going to say. I rearranged my kitchen earlier on and I listened to my audiobook. So I'm listening to Rivers of London. I'm still listening to the first book. I listened to a tiny little bit while we was away, and I'm only on chapter 3. So I listened to a bit of that while I was cleaning the kitchen and rearranging bits and pieces, and that was nice to have something different instead of music or whatever on the go. It was nice to have that. So yeah, that was that. Also, I'm thinking of doing August daily vlogs. Let me know what you think. I'm saying it now because I normally say these things and it's like one day to go before the end of the month, but we've got a week to go. So I'm thinking of doing August daily vlogs. In August we haven't got anything planned as such, and it will be mainly probably me sitting here just having a little ramble, and I know it's a chat, but to me it's a ramble. That's just my saying for it. And if we are out and about, I will vlog bits and pieces, but 9 times out of 10 I'm not out and about. And yeah, so it'll be like just a little catch up every day from me instead of on a weekly vlog. So let me know what you think, and I am thinking about it. So the first is next Thursday, and on that Thursday, if you watch Mandy from Mousie's Makes, she is casting on a few projects, and I might do the same just to give her a bit of support. So I might cast on a few things on the first as well. So I know I was saying that I was using a Friday to fill my slots, but I might wait till next week. I've got 2 available slots at the moment, so I don't really know what I'm going to cast on yet. So that also is going to be sort of what I'm going to do probably the beginning of next week. So yeah, that's that. Let me know what you think about the daily vlogs. I am thinking about it. I haven't daily vlogged for a little while, and I know I just need to let it be me instead of trying to be. The thing that I find difficult is that I always look for inspiration from other people and I try and do similar stuff, which I shouldn't. I should just do me and be me, and yeah. And I always think, oh, I could do this and I could do that and blah blah blah, where at the moment I'm weekly vlogging, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm just picking up the camera as and when. And I am thinking of maybe doing like a midweek video. I don't know what that's going to be yet, but it could be really, really random. Who knows? I could have probably vlogged the kitchen today and just put a random like clean, organised with me type stuff. I don't know whether you're interested in that sort of stuff. I know that a lot of people knit and crochet, and a lot of people like the knit and crochet content. A lot of people like just watching me content ramble and stuff. So yeah, I have been doing this a long time. I've been YouTubing for 7 years. I think it's 7.5 years nearly, and I feel like I still haven't found my flow, and I think that is because I'm trying to, I don't want to say copy, but I'm trying to do what other people do as well, where I should just do me. And that is what I've got in my head at the moment. I'm just doing me. If I want to do a makeup video, I will. If I want to do a cleaning video, I will. If I want to do a haul, I will. If I want to do a knitting video, I will. So my channel is going to be very, very random, and very here, there and everywhere really. So yeah, but I'm gonna still keep doing my I want to keep on top of my monthly podcasts and stuff, but who knows, I'm saying all this now and then I want to do daily vlogs. But what I'm saying is, in them daily vlogs it may be just really random stuff as well. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to carry on knitting this evening, see how far I can get. Obviously when Ian gets home I'll do dinner and stuff. I think there's a Zoom tonight that, depending on what we put on the telly, if Ian wants to put on a film or play his game or whatever, I'll go on that. But yeah, I have also had a delivery of the Mouse Witch Yarn July Mystery Club, which I will show. I can show now because this will go up right at the end of the month. So I have got it here. It is beautiful. So if you didn't know, Mouse Witch Yarn, Mandy from Mouse's Makes, Mouse Witch Yarn is her brand name for the yarn and her shop. She's doing a mystery club that you get an inspiration photo, which July was this one. Absolutely beautiful. If you don't want to see the yarn, then please look away now. I'm just going to hold it up in the box, and it's like this. How stunning are these colours? It is absolutely beautiful. Now I have sorted out my, you can look back now if you didn't want to see it, you can look back now. I did sort out the yarn for the Cross Hill cardigan, and I sorted out the yarn from the mini clubs that I've got. So I haven't got a main yarn yet, so yeah, I need to sort a main yarn out. Oh, put that in there for a minute. So yeah, sorry, my phone. And I also want to cast on, I've got it on my list, I want to cast on, is it called the Outline Tee? Yes, the Outline Tee. I was going to cast on as Zweig, but I'm not in the mood for that at the moment. I've got it on my list, so that's fine, I'll keep it on my list. But I think an outline tee would be quite nice. And I think if I make it oversized, it would be nice to wear over dresses. Like, I've got quite a few dresses that are like this, just sort of jersey material, and just like a dress. Goes down, it's got a little, like, what's this called? Not peplum. Is it peplum? Yeah, a little peplum at the bottom and whatever. Just easy wear, but if of an evening it gets chilly, I could put that on instead. I don't know. So that's that. Yeah, I'm really rambling now. I'm going to sort out the settings on this camera, as I keep saying that I'm going to do it and I don't. And I will catch you up later or tomorrow. So, I figured out that the scrolly thing on the back of my camera, it's not working properly. And but I've managed to get the setting in the right thing, so I'm hoping that the light is a bit better on this clip. I don't know. It was on a different light setting, and it was making me and everything else very orange, so I think I figured that one out, so that's good. Anyway, I'm gonna find out what time Ian's gonna be home. It's nearly 5 o'clock now. Obviously there's no rush, he's at work. It is, I can't do anything about that. I might actually make a cup of tea. I did make my coffee and my toddy the other day. I've been having an iced coffee every day, which is really nice, but I think I might make a caramelised biscuit tea. I fancy that. And I find it gives it so even with that and the biscuit brew tea, I find it takes the craving of wanting a biscuit away. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, I just fancy a biscuit, but if I drink that, then it's like drinking a liquid biscuit. That sounds disgusting, but anyway. Right, the camera's fixed. Fingers crossed. Other than the little swirly wheel I don't know what's wrong with that. I've just googled it and nothing's coming up, so there might be dirt underneath it or something, I don't know. Even the little flap on the bottom of this camera, you know, where you take the memory card out and the batteries behind it, that's all cracked as well. This camera's been through the wars. But I do prefer this one for just sitting talking like this, and the other one for more action and stuff. So yeah, I am using both, so that's good. I am enjoying using both as well. So you don't need to know all this about my camera, do you? Never mind, you know now. So while I'm in here making my tea, I thought I would, well, I've made my tea, but I thought I'd show you how I've changed this around again. You know I love to change my kitchen around, so over here I've still got my coffee machine. I've just sort of cleaned it. I've got up here, I did buy a bigger pot, a bigger one of these glass jars to put the coffee beans in, because when you buy a bag it don't fit in the smaller jars. And then I've got all my coffee syrups and stuff, the coffee machine, a bit of washing up that I did earlier on. So I've put the air fryer back over there. My water bottle normally is in the fridge, but I've got no water in it at the moment. And then I've put the spices here again. This chopping board earlier on, I was cleaning it and it just clean split. So I've got salt and pepper on there at the moment, but yeah, it just split, look. But it still holds that perfectly fine, so I just thought I'd keep that there. And this is the other bit that I don't really know what I'm going to do with yet. Sometimes I have a candle going in here, and I'm using the Devon Wick candle company Ringside Donuts. That's what's in there at the moment. It smells really nice. So I haven't got that at the minute. But then I've just put the tea coffee, sugar. No, there's no sugar. So the reason that this is still in a box is because I've got my biscuit brew in here and just normal Tetley tea in here, my coffee, and then the fruit. I haven't really got anywhere else to put the fruit bowl unless I put it here and then put these on top. I'm not sure yet, because the side of the fridge gets quite warm. Well, it's not warm at the moment actually. I don't know, because I don't want the fruit to get warm. And that's what was happening when the fruit bowl was here. In the morning the sun would come up and it would be beaming on that side there, and the fruit was getting quite warm. So yeah, we've also still got this knife block that Ian has still not put up. So it's a walnut magnetic knife holder. Now we was going to put it here. I've mentioned this before. We was going to put it here, but Ian was worried that if any of the knives fall, then they're going to fall onto this glass top and smash. Which is fair enough, fine. So we was going to put it over there, but now I've put the coffee machine there. I don't think it's going to work. We could put it along here, but all this needs sorting out really. It's a bit higgledy-piggledy. There's stuff hanging that I use, and so I don't really know where to put this at the moment. I'm not really sure. Yeah, so yeah, I've just put it there because it was on the floor and it was driving me mad. So I put it there, it's out of the way, and it's not gonna be in the way of anything. So I've also got this Bird and Blend tea that did go out of date in May. It's the Snowball Hot Cocoa. It's lovely. It still tastes alright. I'm still using it every now and again. It still tastes fine. So yeah, I'm just pleased that, I don't know, I feel like I've got a bit more space now as well. I don't know. Right, let's go and drink this tea. I've made a mess on the side now. So let's drink this tea and do some knitting and wait for Ian to get home to do dinner. Hello, good morning. It is now Thursday, and the plan for today is we are going to go to the garage to fix my airbag light. So when we put the new seats in the other day, the plugs were slightly different, so Ian needs to do something with the plugs to basically get them to work and to turn the airbag light off on the dashboard and whatnot. So yeah, that's what's going to happen today. I'm going to take some knitting with me, and I have nearly finished the second square of the top, so I don't think I'm going to quite get 4 done this week or this time of knitting it, but I am enjoying it. It's really easy and simple, and I haven't got to think about it. I was worried that the first bit that I did I was forgetting to increase, but I don't think I did, so we'll just have to, I don't know, I'll measure the first one up to the second one. I might put a stitch marker in or something. Actually, I might put that bag in there. So yeah, that's what's going to happen today. Yeah, looks like it's going to rain. The forecast says it's going to rain, but I think it might just drizzle, like, you know, the really fine rain. So yeah, but I woke up this morning and I didn't even realise Ian had gone to work. He's now home, and yeah, so he's done too many overtime hours this week. Yeah, so no, we're going to go to the garage and, fingers crossed, do the seats. It's like they're plugs underneath as well. The seats that he's put in my car as well are heated, but I don't have the wiring for that, so like there's 2 plugs underneath. But the only time that I've driven it is back from the garage and then over to Tesco and back yesterday. So yeah, I need to get some diesel this morning as well. So yeah, that's that. What else happened yesterday after I spoke to you? Not a lot really. No. So I'm just going to, like I said, take some knitting with me if there is any chance to do some. And yeah, so that's that. Let's get ready to go. Hello, good morning. It's Friday, and oh my god, I am so hot. So I was up, I wouldn't say early, but I had an appointment that I had to go to this morning. That's all over and done with. I popped to Tesco to get some carrots because Ian asked for tomato soup for dinner, homemade soup, so I needed to get some tin carrots. So went Tesco, I've come home, I needed to get in the loft. All of the things. I've got an iced coffee on the go. And yeah, so I thought I'd show you my progress on my top. So I have 2 finished squares, and then last night I got halfway through the 3rd, so I'm pretty pleased with how this is working up. And so yeah, I'm really liking it, and I'm enjoying knitting it, so that's really good. So I was on Zoom last night, and I was talking about rolling the dice and stuff. Now, I really want the James C. Brett Marble Chunky top somewhat worked on. And I thought to myself, my rules, it's my knitting, I can do what I want. So on Monday I am going to work on that for a week and see how far I can get on it. So I'm not going to be rolling the dice or anything, and I think I'm going to end this vlog here, or end this vlog today, not here, today, and I'm going to record up until a Friday instead, so Saturday to Friday. Now I don't normally record a lot at the weekend, so stuff does normally start on a Monday anyway, unless we're out and about or doing stuff and whatever. So what I'm going to do is, because the 1st is Thursday, I'm going to stop vlogging today, and then I'm going to vlog the next week and up until Wednesday. Well, it's not really a week, but up until Wednesday, and then I'm going to do daily vlogs. How long that's going to last for, I don't know. If I'm finding it hard to vlog every day, I'll go back to weekly. So that's my plan. I have got a delivery coming today, so I will show you that when it arrives. It's to cast on some new things for Thursday. So yeah, that's my plan. And what I'll do is, in future weekly vlogging, I'm going to vlog for the week, obviously. I'm going to start editing over the weekend and still get that up on Monday or Tuesday. So it will give me a little bit more time to edit, a little bit more not freedom, but a little bit more time to put some work into editing and stuff. So that's my plan, and still get the vlog up at the beginning of the week. So yeah, and that way I will still roll my dice on a Monday, but you will see 2 projects in a week, so that might be a little bit more exciting, seeing what comes up and stuff. So yeah, that is my plan. I'm looking forward to daily vlogging. The only problem that I've got, which sounds a little bit weird, is that next week Ian is on nights, and I always find it really difficult to vlog while Ian's on nights, but we will make it work. We will. I'll try my best to make it work. So I'm going to get all the footage that I've got so far on the computer, and I'm going to start editing today and see where we go. But obviously I will carry on vlogging for today, and then yeah, that's it. That's all I've got to say. Also, Sue last night pulled me in the direction of a really beautiful top. I'm sure I put it in my favourites. Let me just check. It's called the Love Letter Top. Let's see if I can get a better picture. Oh, it is stunning. Look at this. It's on Ravelry. It's by Veronica Lindberg, and it goes up to 5XL. It's not paid for. It says about £5.19, and it's done in worsted. Now Sue sent me some yarn. It's cotton, and it is lovely. So I'm going to swatch. I know, I'm going to swatch, because I do really like it, and I think it'll be really nice. There's a lot of lace work in it, so this might be a potential to cast on Thursday. So that's one. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to swatch for that as well. Maybe today, maybe next week. I'm not sure, because today, not much is happening today, I don't think. Tomorrow, obviously, we've got weigh-in. We're looking after Amelia for a few hours in the morning after weigh-in and calf and stuff. And then I think we're going to go out for the day, or out in the late afternoon, once Jodie's done what Jodie and Vin are doing what they're doing in the morning. They're going to come back and pick Amelia up, and then we may go out for the day. I'm not sure. Afternoon, whatever. So I'll try and vlog what I can. So yeah, that's the plan. Yeah. I hope I've fixed the settings with the camera now. I know I've gone on about that so much this week. But I'm hoping that I've fixed that. I still have my other little camera here. I don't think I've actually got any footage on this for this week. I don't think. No files found in the album. So everything was filmed on here. And I know I've got some footage of the sports day, but I don't know what I can put in. I will check, but that's what I'm gonna do. There is a Zoom this morning as well, so I may go on that and try and multitask a little bit, just to be around friends and do bits and pieces. So yeah, that's it for now. Anyway, I'm gonna get the files are going to take probably a little. Oh no, this camera's not too bad with file transferring. It's the other camera that takes a little while. So anyway, I'm rambling. I need to transfer files from my phone as well. So that's the new plan for the next week, and then daily vlogging. We'll see how it goes. So they're going to be, I want to say like summer vlogs, but probably going to be no different to how I vlog every day anyway. So yeah, but on Monday we're actually going to see my uncle, David, me, my sister and the boys, so that would be really nice, to go and see him, and I'll try and vlog there as well. Anyway, right, that's enough. I've got the fan going because I am so hot, where I've been running around this morning. Yeah, that's about it for now. So I'm going to stop rambling and get on with bits and pieces, and I'll come back to you soon. So I've been multitasking. I have been editing the vlog. I'm on Zoom, and I have swatched for the new top that I was talking about. So I've swatched and it has come out pretty well actually. I haven't done a big massive swatch. I don't normally swatch, but I didn't want to have, because I wasn't sure how thick this yarn was, so my friend Sue sent it to me, and she did say it was a double knit, but it's a very thin double knit. But this is my swatch. It's done in seed stitch, which is moss stitch, one by one. It's not rib, but knit one, purl one, and then purl one, knit one on the next row. It said that I had to do it in the round, and I didn't. I did it flat, and I was like, oh damn. But if I'm knitting and purling, knitting and purling, knitting and purling, it's going to be the same flat as it is in the round, surely. Anyway, it don't matter. And it's quite stretchy. I think it will work out fine. We'll just see how it goes. So I have put the yarn and the needle into a, it's not really a project bag, but it is a Temu bag. So I've put it in there, ready to go. I have 3 balls of that. There is no label on the balls, unfortunately. But it's just this really lovely pink. So, and it was Sue that suggested it last night actually. So, yeah, I have got that ready for Thursday. I am going to have a look at the other projects that I've got, that I want to start as well, to see, make sure I've got the needles. The yarn hopefully is on its way, because the Cross Hill cardigan, I need the main colour, I have ordered that, and then I want to do the this, oh, I can't remember what it's called. I'll tell you when I've got the pattern, the yarn and everything together, and you'll see that in the next vlog. So yeah, sorry to keep you in suspense, but I keep forgetting the name of it. So yeah, anyway, yeah, that's that. I'm going to finish my next square today as well. I need to take Ian to the yard when he gets home, because he's left his work clothes in a different van, and he hasn't got that van today, and then he'll just get dropped off. His car's not working, so he still needs to do the drive shaft, but like he says, he's in no rush to do it, but he would like to get it done, but it just hasn't had the time yet. So, and because the drive shaft will take, like he said, it will be really quick to change it, but he's got other stuff to do while that wheel is off and the hub is off and stuff, so he might as well do everything at once. So that's that. But yeah, I've cooled down a lot now, which is good. I'm thinking about lunch. It's 1 o'clock. I don't know what to have yet. Oh, I've got leftover pasta from yesterday. Oh, I might have a little bit of that actually. Yes, I might have a little bit of, we had chicken bacon pasta for dinner, so I might have a bit of that for lunch and just carry on. Carrying on. So yeah, I'm just editing the vlog. So I'm going to end this vlog here just so I can get this edited and up. I will start a new vlog, if not later today, then at some point, hopefully tomorrow. But yeah, so sorry this one is being cut short, a little bit weird, but I will just carry on vlogging. So what I'll do is I might just carry on vlogging this afternoon, but that will be in the next vlog. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.